What is up, guys? Thank you for bearing with me on the storytelling yesterday. I did it in one take and I got the names confused, and some people caught it and some people didn't, but the people that caught it were commenting and I'm just like, I'm sorry, like I fucked up, I know. But aside from that, playing Nuketown 25, this map is so fun, but I remember why I raged so much on this map, and it's because people spawn and throw grenades in the perfect spots, just straight up into the air, and they just land right under my feet. It's like every time. I don't think it happens that much in this gameplay, but that was pretty much my main raging problem with Nuketown on the last Black Ops. Now, I don't really rage as much as I used to because I'm not as competitive anymore. I just get on here and just have fun, but I used to be so competitive and I used to rage, and I broke a few controllers. I broke a pair of Turtle Beaches, and yeah, it's just really depressing. I'm not really sure why I told you that because it's completely irrelevant, but I don't know. I just ramble like I'm doing right now. Okay, so I got some questions. I'm gonna do an advice video today. So the question for today is, Jordan, I like this girl, but she has a boyfriend. What do I do? And this is a tough one because I know that in the back of your head you're thinking, should I interfere with the relationship? And the answer to that question is hell no. You can't get into the middle of the relationship. You just put yourself, you gotta be respectful, you know what I'm saying? Put yourself in her position. Plus, you could really piss her off, annoy her, and ruin all future chances with her by doing so. But put yourself in their position, you know, especially the guy. And I know you probably don't like the guy, but you just gotta ask yourself, what if somebody was trying to do that to me? How annoying would that? Because this happened to me several times where some guy was trying to interfere with my relationship, tell my girl lies about me and all this, saying I was cheating. My girl would come at me, yelling at me, or just like upset or crying. And it's just like I had to sort all of this out. And it's just like, you know, that one guy that's just trying to ruin everything. So don't be that guy. That's what we call him. We call him that guy. You never want to be that guy. So be respectful of the relationship. Now, here's the thing. If you do happen to steal a girl away from a guy, I'm not talking about this particular girl, but any girl, think about it. So if you steal a girl, I've always thought of it like this, and this is also another reason why I've never tried to interfere with a relationship and try to take a girl from a guy. So let's say that this girl has a boyfriend, you really like her, and then you manage to get her to leave him and come to you. Now, what happens when another guy comes around and wants to steal her from you? You think she probably is a little bit more likely to run away from you and just keep jumping from guy to guy, you know, because she might not care about you. Now, this is a little story that I have tied into this because I was really excited to answer this question because I had the perfect story. So, had this friend, right? And he started dating this girl, but he started dating her because he stole her away from another guy, which that pissed me off. I acted like I rooted him on, but like behind the scenes I was really annoyed, but I guess it wasn't really my problem, right? So I let it happen, and then I decided I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just have a theory here. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna text this girl and see if she'll get with me behind my friend's back, just to you know, test what kind of girl this is. We classify this girl that leaves guys for other guys so easily as a cheater and a slut and all of that. So just hear me out, okay? So I went to my friend and I was just like, hey man, let me get your girl's number and let me just test this theory that I have, right? If she tries to get with me, then she's obviously the type of girl that will just jump from guy to guy without giving it a second thought. And it took my friend forever, but I finally convinced him, and we were both sitting right next to each other. I text this girl, send her a picture of me, tell her what I look like, tell her that I think she's cute and I'm interested in her and we should hang out. And she's like, yeah, let's hang out. And then I was like, well, where do you want to go? She's like, well, I don't know. And I suggested the movies because it's an easy place to make out. And she was just like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then my friend hops on his phone, calls her up, and he's like, what the fuck? I turn to my friend and I'm just like, dude, this is exactly what the type of shit I'm talking about. This is the type of girl that is just, you know, she has commitment issues, you know? She doesn't know how to stick to one person. So I'm not saying every girl is like that, but most of them are, I feel like, you know. I've tried to test this theory, and so far this is just how it's been. So I personally would not want to try and steal a girl away from a guy, because I feel like, well, what happens when another guy tries to come take her from me? She's just gonna leave me and then she's just gonna keep jumping around. You know what I'm saying? She has commitment issues. So I don't know. Like I said, not every girl's like that. And that's just a thought that I have, and just to be safe, you know, because you don't want to be that guy that gets your girl stolen from you. That's just degrading. So anyway, guys, just a little bit of advice: respect the relationship, let them be, and especially if you care about her happiness, you know, you don't want to interfere like that. You got to think of it. Do you want her because you're selfish, or do you want her to be happy? You know, so I don't know. That all ties into what type of personality and what type of guy you are. So if you're a good guy, you know, just leave it alone and wait for them to break up, and you know, then move in for the kill. Sometimes you don't want to move in too soon though, because she's vulnerable, and you know, you might be just a rebound. And I'll do a whole video about rebounds, because man, I was a rebound once. It happens, and you get caught up into that shit. But I'm out of here till next time, guys. The link is in the description to submit your questions, so submit them there and I'll try to answer them in a video. And until next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.